Okay, guys, welcome back to Normski TV match reaction. Bro, of all the people to score against us, the AI guy Nacho, man, what we doing here? But listen, we go, if you want to call it an advantage, we go away to Chelsea and we beat them 3-2. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3. And listen, guys, I thought, you know what I mean? We went there. They had a few players missing: Palmer, Caicedo, James. You know what I mean? So they were a little bit weakened. But look, we go there and we go and put 3 past them. So we've surpassed a goal tally of 2, and we scored 3 in one semi-final. And that's the first leg. What we need to do now is go back to the Emirates and please try and put this game to bed. We were 3-1 up. We was 2-0 up, guys. We was 2-0 up. And we let them back into the game. Garnacho unmarked at the far post. Hits in near post. You know what I mean? Could have kept us, saved it. I don't know. But look, let me just quickly just go into the lineups today. Arsenal go in with Saliba, Trossard back in there. We was told in the press conference that he wasn't going to be, they weren't going to be fit for the game, or they weren't fit. So Arteta playing mind games, but they make the side. Trossard, all right, he gets a yellow card, an early one. And you're just thinking, come on, just calm down. Just take it easy. We can't afford to go down to 10 men. So Kepa in goal. Ben White at right back. We knew that was going to happen because we can't trust Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back. So Timber plays at left back. And I thought he had a good game at left back. Some people were saying, no, they didn't think he did. But I thought he had an okay game at left back. Gabriel, Saliba, fantastic game today. Really brilliant game today. Only one mistake that he done where he miskicked it, but he wasn't under any pressure. So kind of glad they kept Mike Gay quiet and pretty much kept the forwards quiet, but we didn't keep Garnacho out. That's the mad thing about it. We didn't keep Garnacho out. Odegaard, Zubimendi, Rice. I thought Zubimendi had a fantastic game today. I thought he had a great goal. Dummies the 2 players, drops the shoulder, a layoff from Victor Gokres, who gets a goal and the assist. I'm so happy for him. When you put a ball across the area and he's on the end of it, he's going to score it. And Ben White also gets a goal and assist gets his goal from a set piece from Declan Rice, scores it. They were trying to say whether Victor Gokres was offside. He wasn't interfering with play. And as a matter of fact, Sanchez just missed the ball completely. And we get the first goal. Saka just didn't have a good game today. He looks really unfit. That hamstring is really hampering him. He was not in the game, giving the ball away. Couldn't get past Cucurella. Cucurella was on a yellow card and he couldn't beat him. Yeah, he could not beat him. He just couldn't get past him. And, this is this point where you're crying out for Madueke to come on. Cucurella's on a yellow card. Make him have something to do. But he doesn't do it. He keeps Saka on for the whole of the game. He should have been taken off. Odegaard, again, this guy just ducks out of tackles, guys. He ducks out of tackles. He needs to put his foot in there. Slows the game down too much. What's Eze got to do to get a game? You're bringing on Kai Havertz. Yeah, you've done it with Ethan Wanwere. I don't even think Ethan Wanwere was even in the side today. I don't even think he was even in the side. He wasn't even on the bench. Yeah, Eze, you're bringing on Kai Havertz, playing him into the 10. You're playing Kai Havertz. And what was that about? You're bringing on Kai Havertz. You're bringing on Gabriel Jesus. You take on Victor Gokres. What did Kai Havertz do when he come on? He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? He didn't do nothing. Great. It's a good away win, 3-2, but we should have made it comfortable. We should have made it comfortable. Garnacho, you can't be letting him have that kind of space. When he scores that second goal in the 83rd minute, you're thinking, right, we need to hold out. And this was from a corner. And I think I don't know if it's Kepa that missed it or he was headed out. I can't remember. But he was there and he scores. Garnacho, for crying out loud, of all people, scores against us. You know what I mean? And now, you know, we take it back to the Emirates. You know what I mean? They're going to have their players back. They're going to have James back. They're going to have Cole Palmer back. They're going to have Caicedo back. We needed that 2-goal cushion at least. Look, we're going to be back at the Emirates. We don't lose there. We don't lose there. But what I don't want Arteta to do is go into that game and think, let's hold on to that 3-2 lead. We must take the game to Chelsea when we come back for the second leg. We're at home. I want to see us play expansive football. I need to see us play expansive football. We get, again, 2 goals from open play. Great, fantastic. Yeah. But obviously, we have to open up the scoring with a set piece, and Ben White gets that. You know what I'm saying? That Estevar, so I felt Cucurella dealt with him. I think if you had Miles Lewis-Skelly on there, I think it'd be in a different story. I think he dealt well. You know, he kept falling on the floor, crying out. He even got a yellow card for, you know, he got a yellow card because I can't remember who got fouled. I think it was Enzo, and he's basically trying to say that whoever got the yellow card should have got a yellow card. I think he did in the end. Can't remember who the player was. I think it was let me just go. Was it it might have been either Mikel Moreno or was it Mikel or no, because Leandro Trossard got it in the 42nd minute. So he didn't get it early, tell a lie, he got it in the 42nd minute. I don't know where I got that from. I must be thinking about the other game. But he ends up Esteban ends up getting a yellow card. It was Leandro Trossard, because I think he was saying that Leandro Trossard should have got it, and then Esteban got it as well. For saying he should have got one. So he did get it. But look, at the end of the day, guys, we go there, we put 3 passes. We've not lost at Chelsea since 2018. We have not lost at Chelsea since 2018. So it's good that we've gone back to the Emirates with a lead. I would have liked to seen us have at least a 2-goal lead. As I said, we're tuning up. You know, we go from Ben White in the 7th minute, Victor Gokres in the 49th minute, classic number 9 goal. That's what you got to do. Put the ball across the area. He was bullying, he was working hard, winning, chasing down the channels, bullying in their defenders and that, which was good. And it was probably one of the best games I've seen from Victor Gokres. Some people might say he didn't do enough, but I feel that he done enough. But I'm going to give it to the man of the match, to Zubimendi. I thought he was really good today. Kept things ticking over. When he was advanced in those advanced positions, you're just thinking, okay. And for him, the ball was laid off to him from Victor. And it's just the way he dropped his shoulders to, and he dropped it again, took 2 players out, and then nicely took it and scored. Absolutely fantastic. That was in the 71st minute. So at that point, now we make that 3-1, and you're thinking, come on, let's hold on to that and let's go back to the Emirates with it. I said we were 2-0 up. Yeah, Garnacho comes on. Liam Rossini makes the substitution, brings him on, and he gets his 2 goals. We have to obviously do better when we get to the Emirates. We have to put this game to bed. This could be our chance. We haven't got one foot yet in the final. Yeah, but if we go to the Emirates, get an early goal, and just have the crowd behind us, not get flustered because we're that close to getting to a final. Yeah, we cannot feel pressurized. Arteta, you're gonna have to make these guys rise and do the business. You've got to make these guys rise and do the business. But as I say, they're gonna have Reece James back. They're gonna have Cole Palmer back. They're gonna have Caicedo back. So it's not gonna be easy, but it's only a 1-goal difference. It's only a 1-goal difference, and I don't want to be going in a situation. Listen, Chelsea are a cup side. They've won cups numerous times. They've won these numerous times. We have to get into this final in in 6 years, 6.5 years. We have not been in a final since 2019-20 season. So we have to get into this final. It was a good game, end to end. When you look at the stats, we had, I think, 6 shots on target to their 5, but we had, I think it's something like 17 shots to their 10. You know what I mean? And there was other chances. We had other chances to put this game to bed. It's not put to bed entirely, guys. It's not put to bed entirely. As I say, we take that 1-goal lead back to the Emirates, and we must get to that final. We'll deal with that. It looks like City's gonna be in the final. They've got a 2-goal lead, nice cushion. So when they go back to the Etihad against Newcastle, do you know what I mean? They're going to be well happy, and it's going to be tough to turn that 2-goal lead around off of Man City. Newcastle it's going to be a tough task or ask for them to go there and do that. But you know what? Some people are saying they would rather probably play Man City in the final. We're not there yet, people. We're not there yet. But today, end-to-end stuff. Zubimendi for me gets man of the match. I thought he was his best game I've seen him play for a long time. Saliba said he was good. Gabriel was good. Timber was good. Ben White gets his golden assist and that. But Zubimendi, Saka, Odegaard and Saka, mate. I just don't know. I just want to. I didn't get the substitutions. As I said, we talked about the substitution, and I just was like, what's going on here? What has happened to Eze? What has happened to Eze? You know what I mean? Even Manweri not even in the squad today. What's going to happen there? Is he going to go on loan or what? What is going to happen there? He's brought on Kai Havertz for Declan Rice. You're playing Zubimendi as a single six. You're playing Zubimendi as a single six away at the bridge, guys. What we doing here? Kai Havertz have got nothing. Gabriel Jesus plays up front, didn't really do too much. And as a start, Kai Havertz didn't do nothing. He absolutely didn't do nothing. Gave the ball away, fell on the floor as usual. Same old Donkey Kong, mate. That's what it is. Donkey settings. Donkey setting for Kai Havertz. And this is way we're going to see things go. Now, look, I'm really pleased for Victor. Build on that now, Victor. Build on that. But when you play the ball across the area and you cross it, there's a good chance that he's going to be on the end of it. He worked really hard today, and I'm really pleased for him. And Gabriel Martinelli came on for Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. Do you know what I mean? This guy, I just don't think he was born in Brazil. You know what I mean? I'm going to call him Gabriel Kemp. You know what I mean? Martin Kemp, mate. That's what he is. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, guys. I'm really pleased that we have got that win. I thought, to be honest, that we was going to go there and sort of just be cautious. We wasn't. What helped us as well was the fact that the back four of Chelsea, they didn't play much together, playing these short balls out from the keeper Sanchez, and got caught on a couple of times. They were taking a lot of risk, and we was doing the pressing and that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really glad for that. But listen, we win. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3. We go back to the Emirates. Let's put this game to bed, and please do not let me see that guy that's just scoring against us ever again. But listen, take care. I'll see you on the next match reaction. Please hit the like button, subscribe and share if you're new, and I'm out of here. God bless.